Hey guys, it is Grana. It's not how I start my videos. Hey, it's Grana, and today, first, just want to address the fact that I didn't make a video last week. Sorry about it. We're gonna move on. We're gonna pretend that it didn't even happen. We're just gonna pretend like I actually stayed in the flow of videos and I actually made one. Sound good? Because that's what we're doing. So as you can see, I don't really know if you can see, we're gonna block out the clothing sitting on my bench, but I actually did something to the back. See that hat over there? Yep, that's called effort. Right now we have an umbrella and two little things. My paper mache skeleton, my key that I made in industrial arts. It's made out of wood, guys, it's legit. And then I bought another little thing right there, and then my hat that I got from Destin when I went to Destin a couple years ago with Devin. Anyways, now that we've had that all checked off, I wanted to talk to you guys about school, because school is 3 weeks away from me. I'm just gonna work up some tears. I'm so sad. I don't want to go back. But, yeah. So school is getting ready to start, and for all the incoming freshmen who are a little worried, because I know. Anna, stop it! Clean off my sins? I haven't even done anything. Go away! Please go away. So, for all the incoming freshmen who are a little worried about high school, these are reasons why you shouldn't be worried about high school. Because really, it's not that big of a deal. At all. Me being in my junior year, I have a tiny smidge more experience, and even with me moving halfway through the year, just kind of helped me get to know about different high schools and how things work, because not every high school is the same. People, not every high school is the same. Let's go ahead and jump into these reasons. What? Jump in. I'm done. Let's go ahead and jump into these reasons why high school is not as scary as people make it out to be. Okay, reason number one why high school really isn't that big of a deal. It's pretty much like junior high, only there's more people, and I don't know, teachers expect more out of you, but that really isn't that big of a deal, because in junior high, if you didn't do your homework, then the majority of the time, kids don't do their homework in high school as well, because they just don't care. But if you did your homework in junior high, then you really shouldn't have anything to worry about in high school, because teachers are still willing to help you. Yeah, my junior high teachers made it seem like a really big deal. Like, oh, when you get into high school, you're gonna have to do all this stuff, and teachers aren't gonna help you at all, so you have to figure it out all by yourself because they're preparing you for college. No, they help you, and they care just as much about your grades as you care about your grades. And even, like, some kids who don't want to do their homework, teachers care a lot more about your grades than you do. And they want you to do good, because if you do good, then they're doing their job, and they want to do their job. They're getting paid to do this, so nothing really changes. Another thing that you don't really have to worry about is if you had friends in junior high, that the majority of the time they move with you to high school. Like, they don't, like, they'll be with you through your whole high school career, unless they move. Then, sorry about it. You'll make new friends, I promise. High school, there's a lot of kids there for a reason. Not all upperclassmen are sassy, I promise, because my very best friend that I met this year was a senior, and I was a sophomore. and we are best friends, and she is getting ready to go to Austin Peay to be a nurse practitioner, and we still talk to this day. We are like this. We are best friends because she was not a sassy upperclassman. I was a weird, I wouldn't say weird, I was a pretty normal kid. I am a pretty normal kid. And she just came up and started talking to me, and now we're friends. So find the good upperclassmen, because not all of them are bad. And if they are bad, then don't talk to them because they're not worth your time. Another thing not to worry about. I know the high school that I was getting ready to go to was pretty big. Like the one that I went to freshman year for part of the year, that high school was huge. Like my graduating class, if I would have stayed there, would have been 700 something kids. A little crazy for me because that's a lot of people. It's like double plus some of my class that I have now. I have 300 something kids in my graduating class now. So, it's a little crazy, but yeah, so don't be worried about not meeting somebody because there's so many people. So many people. And even if you have friends and you want to stay close with those friends, it'll give you more breathing room to talk to other people, because some people came from different junior highs, so they don't know you and know your past, and you can get to know them one-on-one with who you are now, not who you used to be. Little tidbit of information right there, just yep. And about the whole high school being big thing and like getting lost or whatever and not being able to make it to your classes in time, listen, teachers give you like a whole week at the beginning of the year to get used to where your classes are. So if you say, hey, I didn't know where the classroom was, I was lost, then they will give you like a warning or whatever. Most of the teachers will. I don't know one teacher that I had that wouldn't have been like that. And if you have strict teachers, I'm sorry, it sucks for you, but I didn't. And on top of that, I was a good kid, so. But, yeah. High school really isn't that big of a deal. It's just a lot of stuff, and this year, like, freshman year, a little bit more difficult, sophomore year, not as much. And then your junior year, they're prepping you for the ACT, and that's just kind of all you. Yeah, and then senior year, you're still having to do, like, learning stuff, but it's not super stressful because you're just deciding which college you're going to go to, or deciding whether or not you're going to go into the workforce, or the Air Force, or the Army, or the Navy, or the Marines, or whatever. Like, you're just deciding what you're going to do with your life after high school, and senior year is there for, like, that. So it'll give you like a whole year of figuring out what you want to do with your life. And I think that that's important because you don't want to be sitting there getting ready to graduate and not know whether or not you want to work or go into the Army. Like, because those are really big decisions. I mean, I don't even know if that could be a possibility, but like, you know, like you want to know what you want to do before it gets to the last day of high school. You're still deciding. So yeah, those are just some little pieces of info that I felt like I should give you guys on high school, and how it's really not that big of a deal, and how there's nothing really to worry about, and how if you are going into high school this year, you are going to have a blast. It honestly is so much fun because teachers want you to grow up and want you to have fun, and by you growing up and being a more mature individual, it gives them the opportunity to help you grow into an adult. And that's what they're there for. So high school is really fun because you still get to have fun and have those moments with being a kid, but on top of that, you also get to have the freedoms of growing up into an adult. So high school really is a lot of fun, and where I go to school, we have stuff like pep rallies and floats and parades around the square, and I don't know, I guess it's just because I live in a smaller town that they do stuff like that, because I know at my other school, no, did not do that, but it's fun and enjoyable, and you will have a good time regardless. So yep, those were my tidbits of information on high school. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and leave any comments down below, things that you want me to do, and also stop it! And also answer the question of the day down below. I haven't really been saying anything about that, but answer the question, do it. But yeah, I love you guys. Oh wait, I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time.